Hey everybody, TJ here. I wanted to show you a few tips on using registered mail because you're going to use this frequently when you sometimes send a package even to yourself to register something. That might be your Live Life claim, it might be your driver's license, might be some other valuable documents like car registrations or car titles or a house title. Sometimes you want to mail it to yourself, registered mail, to register that security and give it a registered mail number as the claim number. That's why you would mail it to yourself. You'd send it to yourself first. Then if you're going to send it off to somebody else for whatever business you have with them, you can do that. You can do the same thing with a bond if you've got a silver bond or other types of bonds. I like, just for to be sure, I send it to myself to register the number in the system. And then I actually take the sticker that's on here when I'm sending it to myself. There's a little sticker that comes off the bottom here, and I put it on the document. And then I send it in, I put it inside, and I send it to myself. That registers a claim on that document. Okay, it's very important because now if anybody defrauds you based upon that document, it is a postal registered document. Okay, so you put that sticker on there, or at least put the number on the document, mail it to yourself. Now, not every document do you have to mail to yourself. I'm talking about the major documents you're going to hold on to, like titles and registrations, or your Live Life claim. Now, just a few things you want to notice on this envelope here. It's how it's taped up. I like to make sure you understand because the post office wants you to tape it a certain way. So you'll notice these little tapes that are coming across, but really that's coming from the other side. And what you do is in an H pattern, you buy this brown tape, which you can buy at the post office. That'll stay there. And you put a strip across here. You wet it down, you put a strip on there. Then you wet it down, put a strip here and here. It's kind of like, call this the H formation, okay? But you cut these pieces long enough that they actually run over to the other side like this on the corners, okay? Just a little bit over the edge. Again, that secures the envelope. It makes sure it can't be opened and anything inside stolen. These are couriered high priority documents that you're going to send in here. Okay, so when you do use it, you need to know why you're using it and when to use it. Of course, if you're a Live Life claimant, you'll know how to fill out the return address with some brackets and colons. That keeps it on the private side. Um, Over here, where this talks about postage, it's always best, if possible, to buy postage stamps. Buy some $5 stamps, some $1 stamps, because this package might be a $15 or $20 package. It's easier to put some $5 and $1 stamps on there. And what you do is you give this to the guy at the post office, and you say, "Hey, I need you to tell me what this is going to cost, registered mail, as is." And if you're sending it to yourself, you really don't need the green card, in my opinion. Others might differ with me on that, but I don't think you need the green card because when you're sending it to yourself, you just want the registered number on the document, okay? And that way you can use the strip on your documents that you're registering to yourself. And then again, you're going to send that document off to somebody else. But you can tell them to ask them to tell you how much postage it's going to take. Put your own stamps on here. You walk up to the window with all your stamps and you put the stamps on, then you hand it back. And now you have paid for this in real lawful money as opposed to using a postage meter type of arrangement. That's just an extra precaution. It's not absolutely mandatory, but some people would differ on that, okay? And of course, then if you're sending it to yourself, it's going to be addressed with the proper syntax format if you're a Live Life claimant. Um, Also, I write do not bend on here and private and confidential. And whenever I send registered mail to somebody, that goes on there, whether it's to myself or somebody else. Okay, these things might change depending on what you're trying to do. Also, don't forget that there's the green